Was gut, YouTube? Mit einem neuen Video. Heute reagiere ich auf JPs neues Video. American Muscle, Monopol, Bigger, Better, Holley, Big Block Boys. In diesem Sinne, ich will gar nicht viel sagen. Wir gehen einfach direkt rein. Warte mal, sind die in Deutschland oder sind die in Amerika? Das ist nicht Deutschland.
Es gibt immer wieder so kleine Fanboy-Momente, die ich habe. Und der ist hier. I can have whatever I want. LS Twin Turbo Truck.
Okay, der ist in Amerika.
Willkommen in Texas.
Oh, ich glaube, dieses Video wird wild. Was sehe ich hier?
Schönen guten Tag, meine Damen und Herren, herzlich willkommen zur Firma JP Performance GmbH. Wir sind im wunderschönen Nashville. Wir sind aber dann in diesem Nashville nochmal im Bowling Green. Und Bowling Green hat ungefähr 76.000 Einwohner, was vergleichbar ist mit Castrop-Rauxel.
Rauxel hat so wenig Einwohner?
Für sich, sagen wir mal so. Dazu kommt, hier ist die Geburtsstätte auch der Corvette und Holley ist auch hier. Und dort sind wir heute auch. Los geht's. Diesen Herrn haben wir
Holley Performance Brand. Okay.
Genau in dem Video. It's still,
you don't want to go that far?
at the end, it happens. Good morning.
How are you?
I'm pretty good. I really can't wait to see all that inside of here because this
Absolutely.
used to be a supermarket.
Yeah, it used to be. Just this one. Yep. We just needed more room.
I like the English. Very nice, very good.
And you got it now.
Yeah,
You got
we
it.
do.
Okay, let's have a look. Also was ich sagen kann ist, das war jetzt so eins der ganz seltenen gestagten Hallos. Wir waren nämlich gerade einmal kurz vorher drin.
Ah, okay.
Das ist schon mal Stromberg Vibe hoch 20. I think in Germany we have a different series. You have The Office, right? That's a series.
Yes.
We have Stromberg.
Ey, Stromberg ist echt wie The Office, so lachig.
Exactly like that.
Yep.
Bei meiner Scheidung, da merke ich ja erstmal, wie die Weiber überhaupt auf mich reagieren.
Mixture of finance, purchasing, marketing, IT, the events team, inside sales.
But
So-
Holley complete.
Yes. Yep. And some different folks will be assigned to specific brands. So purchasing for like our driveline brands like B&M. Or
Oh, they're
Hearst.
also
so,
here.
Yeah. So it's a mixture of everything Holley Performance brands.
Also Holley, man muss sich so überlegen, ist ein Konvolut von über 70 Firmen und es sind nur Performance-Teile. Das ist wirklich unfassbar.
And here, like we mentioned, Kentucky specifically, there's no annual inspections for your vehicles, so you're open to really do whatever you want.
Es gibt keinen TÜV? Oh mein Gott. Kannst machen, was du willst.
I'm doing videos in America for now 20 years. And all of them said, no, cops are cool, but nobody said it as confident as you.
Yeah.
Also ich mache das ja wirklich schon lange und drehe die ganze Zeit Videos in Amerika, aber keiner bis jetzt hat so selbstbewusst gesagt, dass das alles egal ist, was du mit der Karre machst hier. Keiner.
Nee.
Blinker, you said, side markers and a horn.
Yeah, when you bring a vehicle in from out of state and you have to get it registered here, you bring it to the sheriff's office, and their inspection consists of
Honestly?
horn. Yeah, honestly.
Sheriff's office.
The sheriff's office.
You just ring the bell, say, hey, sheriff, that's my horn.
Yep.
Side
And then
marker.
they check the VIN, the odometer, make sure the lights
Ah.
work, and then you pass the inspection.
And he gives you a handshake then, or what?
Yeah, they sign a paper.
Oh,
and
paper.
Then you
Wow.
go and you apply for a title.
Sign paper, that's not Kentucky-like,
It's
right?
official, yeah, and they have stamps and everything. Yeah, it's crazy.
Sogar mit Dokument und Stempel. I thought it's just like, yeah, man, you ready to go?
Yeah, that's it. No, it's a little more official.
Okay. Guck mal hier.
Hey, Bill.
Holley, Simpson kennen wir alle. Der Helm und die Sicherheitsprodukte. Stilo sind auch Helme. Ich glaube sogar auch Formel 1 teilweise. Racepack sind Steuergeräte, soweit ich weiß. Hans hätte Neck Support. Haben wir darüber gesprochen, Schatz? Das ist das System. Racegrip sind Sitze. MSD-Zündung. Jo, stimmt. AEM. Das ist so krass. Das ist ja wirklich eine der auch JDM Steuergeräte Tuning Body Marken. Deinen BMW AP habe ich noch nie gehört. Dann ADS und Suspension, Bear sind Brakes, Diablo Sport sind diese Plug-in-Steuergeräte für die amerikanischen Autos. Edge kenne ich nicht, Flowmaster sind Auspuffanlagen, Superchips sind Steuergeräte. Und guck mal, es geht die ganze Zeit weiter. Komm, das sparen wir uns. Okay.
These are our power brands. So these are the ones at the very top. But I want to introduce you to Bill.
Hey Bill.
Hey.
Nice to meet you. Hi.
You too.
Hey.
So Bill's been with the company for
Long time.
Yeah, about what?
31
almost 30
years.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a long ass time.
31 years ago, how many brands were then?
one.
Oh, from the beginning.
Yeah.
So all this happened in the last 10, 20?
No, there was a few in the 90s there that we picked up. The original companies was NOS, Earls, Hook,
What the fuck?
Otech, probably a couple more in there that I'm forgetting, but over time, I mean, that's the goal is for us to expand. You know, we're a public company. That's part of the process, I guess.
What means public company? Because in Germany we don't have the exact translation for this. So public company means what?
We're on the stock exchange.
Ach, angemeldet an der Börse.
People can buy into Holley stock.
Yeah, so it's open for anybody to invest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ja.
Invest, nice to have
Thank
you.
you. Was du halt wirklich merkst,
Das ist dann äquivalent zu einer Aktiengesellschaft oder einer Holding. So wie zum Beispiel, du kannst ja Dortmund und Bayern sind ja auch an der Börse und du kannst ja theoretisch, kannst du dir ja Anteile kaufen. So ist das. Kannst du dann in Amerika auch Anteile bzw. Aktien von Holley Performance kaufen. Das ist crazy.
schön, dass wir immer tiefer reinkommen in diese ganzen amerikanischen Unternehmen und dass sie uns halt auch wirklich so viel teilhaben lassen, zu sehen, was für ein entspanntes Leben die haben, wie die das alles machen können. Und ich muss sagen, Alex ist schon einer der entspanntesten überhaupt, weil wenn in LA so die Jungs vom Boden Autos sagen, ach, die Cops sind cool, das ist eine Sache, aber wir wissen, wie die Cops in LA sein können.
Ja, wir haben aber auch erzählt bekommen, dass Schnitzel Strafe gezahlt hat.
Ja.
Also das kriegt
Genau.
er hier nicht erzählt.
Nein, genau. Und du merkst auch, wie natürlich er so sagt, nein, der Blinker muss gehen, Hupe, was noch? Gehst du hin, so ein Dokument, da macht er einen Stempel drauf und dann kannst du fahren. Und das musst du dir mal vor Augen halten, was das bedeutet. Alle Autos, die wir gebaut haben, alle dürfen hier fahren.
Ja, alle.
Some of your stuff that you use for filming, I guess.
Yes, yep, this is all filming inventory, so anything that's upcoming. We keep a lot of stuff on the shelves just in case we need it for updates. Super Sniper.
Boah, ich frage mich, wofür das ist.
So that's a direct bolt-on, plug-and-play setup. So the goal with Sniper is, you know, someone has a carburetor on their car, they unbolt the carburetor, bolt that right on, you hook up a few sensors, you run it through what we call the wizard. The wizard. The Dominator. Has a wizard too. All EFI
Of
has
course
a wizard.
it does.
So the wizard, you give it some parameters. You tell it what motor. You just put the sniper on. You tell it, you know, your cam specs. You give it some data, and then the wizard whips up a base calibration for you. You can go ahead and fire it right up, and then they learn.
And it works.
And it works. And there's a learning function as well.
In this already? Or you need a separate ECU?
No, the ECU. So this one here, that is the ECU. It's behind that. So this is a first generation sniper.
So if I have my Camaro, and my Camaro doesn't run very nice, it has the original carburetor on it, I take it off.
Yep.
This one fits?
Yes. We make them in multiple different flange sizes, so that's a 4150.
Honestly?
Yeah.
I speak German now. Ich nehme meinen Vergaser V8, schnall den Vergaser runter, schraub das Ding drauf. I need to adapt to the fuel pump system of this.
We make adapters too.
Of course you do.
Ey,
The hose and put a clamp on it.
dafür, dass
Ignition will stay with this.
dafür, dass Amerika viele mit uns hat, die lieben schnelle Autos. Also Autos mit Power.
Run it off of your factory distributor if you wanted to, but we also have an upgrade called Hyperspark. I knew you were gonna love the name today.
Let me put it together. So this is the Wizard. No, sorry. Super Sniper.
Super Sniper.
I need the Wizard to make the Super Sniper work.
So all Holley EFI comes with the Wizard, so you'd use this. So you have the handheld.
That's the Wizard.
So the Wizard's in it.
Oh.
You'll plug that in, and then once everything's powered up, you can go through and it has the feedback. It's touchscreen. So then you run through the Wizard and you tell it all the specs of your engine size, and then it'll build a base calibration for you to do the first start.
But it will not perform then.
It will perform, and then it also learns. So it reads your air-fuel mixture, and it just reads all of the data that's being supplied to the ECU, and it'll make calibrations on the fly.
And how much time is in between that?
As long as you need, you can leave it on learn, and it'll gradually get better and better. But it's always recommended that you do get the carb dyno tuned. But it will allow for you to get it running, driving, and as you're cruising around, it'll pick up on what the engine's doing, and it'll make calibrations on the fly.
Ist das legal in Deutschland?
Everything be to make this on my Camaro. So this
we no longer sell the Super Sniper. This is the first generation. We have Sniper 2. I'll show you on the car out there. Yeah, so it will come there's different levels to it because this is our 5-inch dash.
No,
So-
I would not.
Yeah.
No, because
so what you could do if you don't want any dashes visible or anything, we have an app and we have a Bluetooth module.
Does it have a name?
Bluetooth module. So you can come up with a name. Maybe we'll throw it in there later. You plug it in, and then you can run the wizard on your phone, and then you can use your phone as gauges too. So we have got a complete app for it. So that's the ignition box for HyperSpark. That's Gen 1. The Gen 2 ignition box is significantly smaller.
No, but why is everything so high quality? Guck mal.
Feels nice, yeah.
So it's aluminum case. Like back in the day, this is the MSD box you got.
Yeah.
This is the new one.
Yeah.
And this does more.
Yeah.
Smaller and does more than this one. This has Bluetooth as well.
No way.
So there's an app to control your timing. It also has a boost reference.
Oh.
So it could retard ignition timing.
When the boost comes?
Yep.
That means I can use this also on a BMW.
Yeah, if you wanted to. It just needs a few signals and it'll control ignition.
Ja. Was ich ganz interessant finde, ist, wenn wir uns diese ganzen Sachen angucken, die ganzen Produkte angucken, wir sind immer sehr fixiert auf die Sachen, die wir so kennen und konzentrieren uns halt immer auf diesen Bereich. Aber wenn man genau schaut, sind die hier gar nicht so schlecht dabei. How much is this one?
I think about $400 or $500.
Genau, weil für 400 oder 350 Euro oder sowas ist das eine sehr, sehr coole Option mit mehr Sachen, die du machen kannst. Das mit dem Vergaser finde ich oberkrass. Du weißt selbst, wenn wir damit rumfummeln, wie oft wir dann wirklich Probleme haben.
Ich muss mir immer so denken, so wenn der JP Deutsch spricht, der Typ rechts versteht kein einziges Wort, der denkt, was labert er?
Haben wir das einstellen kann? Immer. I think this product really came because the people who can really adjust carburetors correctly, they don't so many anymore around. So you have to find a solution to get these cars running correctly.
It's an art too, tuning.
Absolutely.
And most old school guys, they can tune a carburetor by ear.
By ear.
But then, nowadays, not everybody has that talent. You can dial in a carburetor to be perfect these days. We're not saying that, everyone needs to go to Sniper because we still manufacture carburetors every single day. So there's still some customers that want the carburetor.
Yeah.
And we'll gladly sell them a carburetor too, but they're much harder to tune. It's mechanical. It's very easy to get far off of the calibration, and then it just doesn't run right, and that's where people see frustration.
Das ist doch riesig.
I mean, you walk in like nothing in this, but that is a workshop. It has a certain size.
One of the few workshops you can test drive your cars in.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we got the dyno over there too, so you could truly test drive.
Wait a second. The dyno, where is it? I think it's
We need to hang binoculars by the door.
right. The dyno's over there.
Yeah, no shortage of room. But like I mentioned too, we just moved in here.
I mean, I just found another dyno there in the storage. See?
Yeah.
The Superflow, there's another one.
Yep.
Yep. Found one.
So that's, we had in our old facility, which it's still probably there, but we had an emissions dyno as well, similar to what they have at APR.
APR, right.
So we have an emissions dyno at APR, we have one here, and there's one also in
But wait a second.
Utah.
You have an emissions dyno for only California, right?
Yes, yeah.
Because you guys don't care.
Kentucky doesn't. But when you want to sell your products in California, it needs to be 50 state legal and compliant. So we get that so we could test before we go and get the official test.
And you're doing the test, really? I mean, really? Okay.
Yeah. So we're essentially see where we stand before we go get it officially tested.
Okay.
This one has it says a 363 small block Ford in it. This is the car that was at SEMA.
Ich finde, ein Foxbody ist so ein geiles Auto.
Forgot
Hat er das Auto aufgemacht wie ein Schloss?
the latch off of this one because this is a race car. So yeah, big cubic inch small block.
Big cubic inch small block. So that means big pistons and a small block.
Yeah.
And a different crank?
Yes. It's a fully built motor. This was built by, I think this is a Roush Yates motor.
And how much power does it make?
I don't know this one exactly. It's over 500 crank. So this was built at Detroit Speed. We sold Detroit Speed to QA1. So QA1, Speed Tech, Detroit Speed, they're all the same company now.
QA1?
Yep, they're the parent company of Speed Tech.
These cars don't have sway bars.
No, they don't. No, they did.
They
They're
did?
small. They're small though.
Oh, okay. So this is the original hole then? No.
Yeah. So this one here, this is it's a 1.1" sway bar.
A what?
1.1" diameter.
Oh, okay,
Oh yeah,
okay.
I forgot.
Yeah.
It's not metric.
1 1/8. Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Just stiffens up the whole front end. This is actually, these are Detroit Speed parts on this one as well. This one's development. So this truck originally was built to develop suspension packages. So this also has the Detroit Speed spindle.
And this drops this makes the car lower without lowering it? Or?
Yeah, so it moves the wheel hub
Ja.
up.
Was halt wirklich geil ist, guck mal, die bieten einfach andere Radträger an. Das ist das Ähnliche, was wir gerade beim SLC machen. Und dann kann man ganz einfach das Auto tiefer legen, indem die Radposition sich ändert. Das Auto kommt
Krank.
nur über das.
And in the rear, we have flip kit. You have your C-notch kit. You have a drop shackle, and then a flip kit and a C-notch.
Also hier wird die Blattfeder hochgehoben, um halt dementsprechend das ganze Paket auch tiefer zu bekommen. Und dann ist das hier eigentlich da oben drauf. Und hier kommt es dann drunter. So this is used to be on top.
Yes.
And this is normally here.
Yes, or the shackle is shorter. So we extend the shackle so
get it-
so it brings it lower. And then we have a drop shock bracket right here. So it brings the shock down.
yeah.
And then the C-notch allows it to go lower, so it raises the bump stop up. So you cut the frame out, so it gets full articulation.
All this, only with my eyes, I can say, will be 100% street legal in Germany. Easy. Not.
Ich wollte gerade sagen, bevor TÜV dir das freigibt, niemals. Niemals.
Do that?
Cut the frame?
Yeah, why not? You cut the frame, but then you plate it, so it's
And you want to
still-
try to tell me it's stronger?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
When you triangulate something, you add
Yeah, that's
triangles into
true.
it, you build the strength. So when you cut it up, you got to figure this frame,
So why should we just triangle the whole frame then?
you could if you wanted to. That's why, like, when you look at NASCAR style suspensions, they're truck arms. Triangle.
Triangle, got it?
Yeah. Shapes. Geometry.
Yeah, stiff. Got it. Ach, guck mal hier. Für den Auspuff hat der rechts und links dann so Aussparungen für die Getriebehalterung. Ich meine, Flo, wir hätten hier auf jeden Fall unseren Höllenspaß. Das wäre ein Auto für dich. This will be a car for him.
Yeah.
100,000,000% this will be a car for him.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, it's a stock truck motor. So that motor came out of a newer Silverado. It's a 10-speed transmission. This is good for daily driving because it's a stock motor, it's a stock trans, it's just an old truck. So it's just, you're modernizing it so you could drive it every day. Upgrade the suspension, the wheels, the brakes.
Is it steel welded or is it aluminum?
This is a steel wheel.
So a base car like this is how much here?
This truck, you could probably get one of these for, I think we paid like $7,000 for this one.
Wow. 7K. Krank.
Schenk dir eins
We
zu
bought
Weihnachten.
we bought this a handful of years ago.
Ich schenk dir eins zu Weihnachten.
Ja, warten wir mal.
If we get one of these in a cool condition and a Fox body, can you guys help me with getting the car here?
Yeah. You mean you want to get the truck and we just need to find a way to get it to Germany?
Yeah. I mean, first we'll get it, and then I will get people who
Yeah.
pick it up here.
So you just want us to hold on to it?
Yeah, or maybe look for it. Maybe
Yeah.
also.
I could help you find one.
Yeah.
It'd be easy.
Yeah.
It here, I really don't think we have enough room,
No.
but
So and this one drives,
this one does drive.
and it is nearly the same thing as this one, no?
No, this is an LS3. This is a LS3 crate motor.
Ey, diese Motoren sehen aus wie Monster, ne?
Factory ECU, and then it just has our ignition on it, our front accessory drive.
But wait a second. Weißt du, was ich glaube, Flo? Das kriegen wir getüft. Der Motor, wenn ich das hier sehe, der ist schon, siehst du, der hat Cuts alles drunter. Der komplette, also der hat beide Vor- und
Ansaugung
Nachcuts.
muss da irgendwas machen, glaube ich, oder?
Glaube ich nicht, weil die Geräuschemission von dem Chassis. What year is that car? Base car.
This truck?
Yeah.
So this would be a square body, so 73 to 87. I don't know what specific year this one is. But essentially this truck, it's crate motor, crate trans, still has catalytic converters.
I saw it.
Flowmaster exhaust out the back, stock ECU. But we have another company actually in Indiana called SpearTech. So SpearTech makes premium wiring harnesses for LS and LT swaps that are stock ECU. What do you need one for? Because when you want to do the same thing?
No, me and cable trees and all this are not good friends.
Yeah.
So you got a company who does this?
Yes. So these are all their products. It's like how there's nice sheathing. Everything is heat shrunk. So it's a premium swap harness.
And they offer it for different kind of,
LSLT.
for all kind of cars.
So essentially, it's basically universal.
Oh, so they don't go to the dash.
You can get different lengths. Essentially, if you call them and you tell them what you're doing, they can tell you which would make the most sense.
What was the name again?
SpearTech.
Das ist ziemlich geil.
Boah, muss sagen, in Amerika kannst du viel mehr machen als hier anscheinend.
That's a beautiful truck.
And like I mentioned to you, this is the best riding truck like square body I've ever been in. It's so comfortable. It makes the right noises, but it's not too loud. Brakes great.
Let's just try to turn it on. And I will check out this little boy right here.
This makes big power.
So how much?
This motor would probably make around 800-900
NA.
NA.
I mean, how does this drive? You drove something like this before?
Oh, I mean, it's you can drive it on the street, but
Stupid.
it's not made for that. No.
But it's made for what?
Drag racing. Like quarter mile, eighth mile. Depending on how the car is geared. Eighth mile is huge in the South. It's big.
Where we from also, because it's always a room thing. But eighth mile, I mean, it's aggression pure. It's just short.
Oh, there's cars around here that'll do 4 seconds in the eighth.
Yeah.
They're fast. There's a lot of fast cars out there.
Oh shit.
But eighth mile, it's just become more popular. But it's also fun to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, because no prep.
You see it.
No prep is also big around here too.
That means
They
street.
Scrape the rubber. It's just there's no prep on it at all. It's as raw as it gets.
I think that's very good. Was ganz geil ist, was er gerade erzählt, ist, dass die immer mehr ins Achtelmeile-Rennen gehen und keine präparierten Strecken haben, weil viele amerikanische Viertelmeile-Zeiten damals hat jeder in Deutschland mal gesagt, ja, aber die Strecke ist präpariert mit Kleber und die fahren jetzt auch immer mehr wie wir. Nicht vorbereitet, gar nichts und los. Guck dir mal an, wie groß das hier ist. Das ist eine von, keine Ahnung, wie viele Buden das ist. Und die machen hier ganz in Ruhe ihr Ding, entwickeln Abgasanlagen und machen ein paar Steuergeräte und haben 70 Firmen und machen einfach ihr Ding. Da steht einfach so ein Gitarrenrahmen rum. Verrückte Welt, oder?
Also ich könnte mich sofort hier niederlassen.
Ich auch. Ich auch. Stell dir mal nur vor, verrückten Köpfe, wie wir so sind als Firma, wir würden das Ding als Werkstatt haben. Das wäre nicht gut.
Das wäre auf keinen Fall gut.
Nee, genau. Es würde einfach komplett eskalieren und der Boden wäre zu rutschig. Ich schwöre es dir, wir würden hier drin fahren.
Bei mir stellt sich die Frage gar nicht.
Nee, bei mir auch nicht.
He said that one's good. He just had the hood up to check something, so it's fine.
How long you with Holley now?
So I worked at Detroit Speed, who was acquired by Holley. So between Detroit Speed and Holley, just about 10 years. So Holley's been almost 5 years next Monday.
And how is it for you? I mean,
I love it because there's no like the way I look at it is like I used to turn wrenches, so I thought I'd do that my whole entire life, and then I found a way into marketing. So I was like, oh, I can still talk about cars and do stuff with cars without actually having to work on them. Like that sounds fun. So then just spiraled, and then I went into social media and handled influencer relations. So it's like I get to talk about cars and show all the fun things of the business and like just show it off. So I love it.
And
let me let these guys in here.
Yeah.
You want to walk and talk or?
Yeah.
It's I think it's the best job ever.
I guess it's pretty swift here. This is a supercharged one?
Yeah, supercharged. So it's a LT4.
The exhaust is so small.
So that's what that engine would come in a Camaro ZL1 or a Corvette Z06, the C7 Z06. Well, you wouldn't expect it. That's the
No.
So we'll take this one.
Ja. Also, wir fahren jetzt mit diesem wunderschönen Kfz.
Was ist das für ein Modell?
That is a Chevy
C10.
C10.
Yep, step side C10.
Step side means this.
Yep, so that's step side. Fleet side is when it's flat.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also könnte man sich theoretisch auf dieses Stepside draufstellen?
Side C10, also dein Traumauto. Okay, let's go.
Yeah. Average truck, essentially drivetrain and everything. It's pretty much just like a Chevy Silverado.
How many LS engines are built?
I mean, it's in the millions, I would imagine, because they came in so many different things and there's so many variants.
Das ist toll.
Die sind auf Wolke 10.
Till now, you can daily drive this car easy.
Easily, yeah. It rides nice.
Guck mal bitte, wie das fährt. It's a 10-speed.
No, this one has a 4L60 in it, so it's a 4-speed. Just that blue truck has the 10-speed, and it's not quite done yet. So this truck is just a 4L60, but it's just built to be a
Car.
nice, easy cruiser. Yeah.
No, I think you can get this street legal in Germany.
Yeah, because this one doesn't really have frame modifications. All the suspension.
No cutting. So it's not so stiff.
Well, this one might have a C notch in it.
And you're saying something like this is around 80,000?
80k ist aber auch wieder crazy.
Redo the frame, do the swap. If you're purchasing all brand new products, yeah, you could do it a lot cheaper than that.
Your company lets you drive these cars.
Mm-hmm.
You said you drove this last week, right?
Yep.
And what do you drive privately?
I have a few vehicles.
That's what I thought.
My daily driver is a Jeep Cherokee. It's a 2001 Cherokee XJ.
Yeah, I was looking for one.
Mine's in the parking lot. We can go look at it.
Ah, the black one.
Yes, that's mine.
I've seen it. Yeah.
What about speeding here in Kentucky now? If you
don't do that.
no,
Nope, they'll get on you for that. One of the guys I know that works for state police, he has they seized a Camaro ZL1. They turned it into a police car. So they have a ZL1. They also have a couple S650 Mustangs. State troopers don't mess around. The sheriff's department doesn't mess around either. You can modify your vehicles. The one thing you always need to be cautious of is speed. Definitely want to be.
Aber was macht das denn für einen Sinn, wenn du so einen Motor und so alles da reinklatscht und du kannst nicht drücken?
Be careful about that.
that's another Holley building.
Yeah, so this is where we moved from. So this building, we've been in here since the 50s.
So we can move JP Performance in here then.
If you wanted to.
I'm all in. Back to the speeding. So how fast am I allowed to go?
I mean, it depends on what the speed limit is, but most of our
70.
highways, yeah, most of our highways are about 70.
So that means if I go 80, it's a problem?
No,
If I go 90?
problem.
What happens if I go 120 miles?
Yeah, you'll go to jail.
How long?
Yeah, you could post bail. Bail probably wouldn't be too bad.
Can you explain that to me? Really, one time, you're the first person I can really ask. So I go to jail.
Yep.
And that means I go to jail and I pay nothing. I stay in jail forever?
No, so you go to jail and then you have an arraignment. So what that means is they go to court, they tell you what you did, and they give you your sentencing, or that's when you can say like, all right, you're not guilty, you want to have a defense, and then it goes to trial.
So I'm
But
guilty.
if you say guilty, then they'll sentence you, and then
And
you
that
go.
means?
Then you go to prison. Prison and jail are different. Jail is kind of
Okay.
like temporary holding. Prison's like permanent.
Quasi. Und Jail ist.
And how long would I go to jail?
Depends on how fast. So yeah, if you're doing 120, I mean, I don't know what that would be, but typically you can, if you get a really good lawyer, they can find a way to keep you out of jail.
Okay.
So we moved most everything out of here. So these are all parts like for the carburetor line.
I see here Wyand, so they used to be the superchargers in here.
Yeah, so we Wyand is superchargers, but we also do intake manifolds.
Oh, okay.
Everything, we used to have it all stocked here. Now it's all moved to our distribution center, where we'll go there after here, so you can see everything else that we have. So we have 2 manufacturing facilities here and 1 distribution.
They really made in the US by hand.
Yes, we touch them, but we have pre-calibrated, machines to make sure we don't over tighten any screws. So we'll walk down the line and I'll show you everything that they have.
That's auch nicht billig.
This is where it all starts. So here you'll start with a cast main
That's a
body.
real one.
Boah, das ist krass. Das ist mehr Hand als automatisierte Arbeit. Das ist schon. Boah.
Machine. So we'll get it as a raw casting, and then we have machines along the side. So they'll machine all the main bodies, and then it all flows over here. And this line is where they all get assembled.
Since when?
The 50s.
Geil.
In this building. So this
All of them?
in here. Yes,
When I see a Holley carburetor from the 60s, I know it's from here.
right here.
And I guess the same machine, right?
Yep, all the same. Just been maintained
Guck
and
mal.
cleaned up. So the main bodies will all be down here.
Ich frage mich, ob so eine Werkstatt, so ein Ventilator wirklich was bringt, ja, bei der Hitze.
And then we'll start assembling with all the metering blocks. So you either have your cast metering blocks, or you'll have, like, these are billet metering blocks we have here.
And made in America.
Yeah, all machined here. So they're working to like take all the base plates and everything and feed this line. So the line's not currently running to assemble the carburetors. So they're just manufacturing all the parts to lead up to it. I can explain what we do with the flow benches over here. By the time you get right here, you have a completed carburetor. They'll come in for a final check. There's usually someone that sits right here, signs off on them.
Everyone.
Every single one.
Everyone.
Everyone, and then every single one goes up onto here, and then they're all flow tested before they go. Everyone.
So everyone is adjusted.
Yeah.
So it will work.
Yeah. We'll walk around here and I'll show you that.
Alleine einen Vergaser so anzubieten, dass der einfach geht. Du packst den aus, machst eine Spritleitung drauf und das Ding springt an. Fände ich krass. And that's a supercharge. That's the power department right there, right?
Yeah, so this used to be where Hillborn was. So Hillborn, we no longer manufacture products anymore.
Whoa, yeah, hey, yo, whoa. Whoa. So, wow.
Was ist das?
Everything is so big.
Yeah, for big power.
Krass, oder?
These machines, all of them here, they simulate engine vacuum. So you'll put the carburetor down on it, they'll pull this here so it keeps it nice and tight against the gasket, simulate engine vacuum, and then they tune it.
They tune it here.
Yes,
no,
that's how you turn the throttle. So they'll do that, but then also they'll have their screwdrivers, so they'll adjust the metering blocks, they'll adjust the flow, so make sure that when you get a Holley carburetor and you take it out of the box, you can put it right on your engine and minimal tuning required. Right out of the box, you can throw it on there and it should fire right up, and then you just have to kind of tweak the idle mixture from there. But every carburetor gets flow tested before it gets boxed up and sent out the door. This is typically what you'll see. Like, these are all refurb carburetors that we got sent in that we're going to clean up and eventually put back in inventory after they're all checked. But
so they could be very old.
They could be. These are actually fairly new. You can see because it has our new lettering on it. Yeah. This one looks like it's been under the ocean. So yeah, they'll come back and then we'll refurbish and box them and we can sell them again. But yeah, and then this line
we'll do recycling.
Here is assembling and machining base plates and the fuel bowls and everything.
So many employees.
We used to have the Sniper line used to all get manufactured right here. That's down in El Paso, Texas now. So you see the base plates here. These are all billet. So these would be for a Holley XV carburetor. That would be for a quick fuel race-specific application. So that'll be flipped around for your accelerator pump.
Wow.
That's really all to see here. But all of our electronic fuel injection, it's all done in Texas now. Because, you know, MSD, you know, ignition and fuel injection, they go hand in hand. So we'll put it all in the same spot.
Okay, then I would say we go back, right?
Yeah, okay. We'll go back, we'll grab another truck.
Oh yeah, let's grab another truck.
Okay, let's go. So, Truck Nummer 2 hat diesen Motor, der sieht von außen so aus, ja? Also der sieht grantig und ranzig aus. Der sieht ziemlich müde aus und hat einen Motor aus einer Corvette oder aus einem Camaro
ZL1.
ZL1.
Yep, it's a C7 Corvette Z06 or the Camaro ZL1.
Und das ist ein Kompressor aufgeladener Motor.
Das ist aber nicht der Motor aus 6 Corvette, oder?
Nein, deutlich stärker.
Z06?
Ja, Z06 ist immer das Modell, es gab verschiedene Z06.
Ach so, okay.
Das ist der Motor, den wir hatten in unserer gelben Corvette. I had a Corvette C7 Z06.
Did you? Yep, same motor.
Same motor. Digga, das Ding war brutal schnell. Er hat mir vorhin gesagt, das Auto wiegt 1400 Kilogramm. So it's 1,400 kilos around.
Yep, 2,800 pounds.
Digga.
And it makes 600 horsepower at the wheels.
Und 600 Rad PS. Okay, can you turn it on?
Yeah.
Aber ist noch verhalten eigentlich, ne?
It's not loud. Pretty easy.
Yeah. It's a sleeper.
Das ist auf jeden Fall ein Sleeper, ja? What the fuck?
Aber die Jungs meinten gerade schon, die Traktionskontrolle geht nicht aus. Und die meinten, das ist auch gut so, weil wenn sie nämlich aus ist, das Auto bringt dich um. Okay.
So 6-speed automatic transmission. We have a transmission controller. It's actually this thing here. So this is new for Terminator X. So you can actually use that to control the transmission.
Ich meine, film mal hier
yeah,
runter.
There's stuff everywhere.
1, 2, 3, 4, das Ding hier oben. Yeah, let's go. That looks like a killer.
So that's, you know, it's a test mule. So we just throw as many things in it as we can. Like you saw the Monte Carlo, it's LS swap, but it can run on Terminator X, but we have a Sniper 2 on it right now, so.
Have you got something like to replace the old can shift?
So that controller does that, but that's what like the Spear Tech stuff. You can use the factory transmission controller and then we have the tap shift module.
Ich weiß nicht, ja. Ich glaube, so ein Truck wäre nichts für mich.
It takes some calibration, but you can control like sequentials with it. You can do an ignition cut. There's many different like things you can do. The Dominator has like endless possibilities.
But also this one drives pretty normal.
Yeah.
I like it. I mean, I know the engine can do with the Corvette, and so it's gotta be crazy.
You gotta figure it's 2,800 pounds is light, and then there's no weight over the rear axle.
No.
And this truck also has stock brakes. So
no
that's
brakes.
That's why traction control is like permanently enabled. Because I asked, I was like, can you turn it off? He's like, it'll kill you, don't turn it off. 600 horsepower with
mit Werkbremsen, modifizierter Motor und so, ohne Traction Control, you're gonna die.
brakes in the rear and stock one pistons in the front. Not the best.
So if you would step on it right now, what would happen?
I'll do it around the corner, but
First J, then prison.
so the way our traction control would work is it would detect RPM and the wheel speed, and it kind of cuts it. Yeah, cuts the ignition a little bit.
Hard or smooth?
It's pretty smooth.
Okay.
Ich nehme alles zurück, oh mein Gott.
I experienced something new. I felt the drivetrain underneath the car was shaking. Also im Moment, wo es Gas gibt, dreht es einmal leicht durch, aber auch beim Beschleunigen merkst du, dass unter dem Auto alles so macht.
It spins a little bit, like it controls the slip, essentially.
From that speed on, if you go on too hard without traction control, that can hurt you.
Yeah.
Ich finde das so verrückt. Du kannst das einfach zu Hause bauen und die erste Probefahrt kann auch für immer bleiben. Also du musst nichts machen dann. Du hast es gebaut und wenn das Anspringen dich wohin bringt, dann ist das fertig. Ja. Ganz schlecht, aber auch gut sein. Nee, auf jeden Fall.
Das kann ganz schlecht sein, wenn du nicht gut gebaut hast, ne?
Facility here.
All this?
Just this building here. But this one's about, I think it's like 200,000 square feet. And then the other one over there, I think it's 400,000.
This one?
That one's us, yeah. And then all of this is just storage for distribution.
Guck mal bitte, wie tief hier alles ist. Alter Schwede. This is one building?
Yep.
Was?
Okay.
One long building.
Amerikaner machen alles XXL, aber das ist...
Okay. Was du aber merkst, ist, dass sie vom Fahrstil hier sehr, sehr relaxed sind. Ne?
Die haben Angst.
Ja, ich merke das wirklich.
Ja, Angst und Relaxern ist vielleicht ein Unterschied.
Mit welchen in Deutschland so fahren würden, dem Krämer zeige ich jetzt mal so richtig, wo es lang geht. Ich glaube, wenn wir jetzt hier reingehen, gucken es nach links und rechts, das muss so krass sein. Hey,
this is Mark.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How's it going? Hello.
Yeah, we'd like to have a look.
Absolutely. We'd like to show off.
Was?
Facility is, the main building is 300,000 square feet.
300,000 Quadrat. Crazy.
All the way down there.
Yeah.
On the other side of that wall, we added on another 100,000 square feet. We're 400,000 square feet under roof. So everything we do here is selected out of the first and second levels where our pickers go to. Everything above is all reserved.
Ja, ich hoffe, die Picker müssen nicht laufen. Wohl wäre gute Möglichkeit, Schritte zu sammeln. Ne?
The command that says bring this product down to here.
And then it goes on.
Yes, sir.
How many of these size of these storages does Holley has?
This building right here?
Yeah.
This is the primary.
This is the primary?
Yes.
Okay, let me calculate in square meters then. It's
400,000 square feet.
Oi. That's big.
Yeah.
Das sind 37.200 Quadratmeter. 37.000 Quadratmeter.
So you all reach your step goals.
Oh yeah.
Each day.
See, we're actually, since my pickers are very manual. And they'll walk anywhere from 8 to 12 miles a day.
Miles?
Yes.
They walk 12 miles a day?
Yes.
No way.
Yeah.
Dann brauchst du auch nicht mehr trainieren. Wenn du nur noch auf dein Essen achtest, du wirst shredded durch dieses Laufen.
We do try to manage by business unit. So here's all my Simpson and race equipment, the safety. Then we'll have EFI, we'll have APR, dine-in. So we try to manage that by business unit, trying to minimize some of the walking. We're about to engage a new warehouse management system. Everything in here has an A, B, or C velocity. A's are the fastest moving. So the warehouse management system will be able to manage all of our A's down to the shipping dock. So that'll minimize a lot of the travel.
And how many people manage? How many people work here to pick up?
Well, we have 165 on 3 shifts.
You work in 3 shifts?
Yes.
In the storage?
Yes. Third shift is primarily, there's only 8 people up there, but they primarily do replenishment at night. Second shift does a lot of the cleanup from the first. First shift is the primary shift.
And then this facility has worked 471 days without a lost...
Without a lost time accident, yes. We're about to hit that 500-day mark and we'll have a little celebration.
Great.
This was recently dropped in last summer. This whole operation used to be across the street. I mean, that's where you came from?
Yeah, yeah.
This hole used to be all over there, so I had to clear out 8,000 pounds. It used to all be racked out here just to drop this business in here.
And I guess that's why the 100,000 came on top of it?
No, we had that done before.
Okay.
We filled it out before then.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for your time to give us a roughly idea.
Yeah.
I gotta say that in German. Was wirklich, glaube ich, gerade hier nicht so richtig rüberkommt, ist die Ausmaße von dem Gebäude. Weil ich finde, wenn jetzt hier kein Regal steht, guck dir mal die Tiefe an. Das ist schon echt ein krasses Gebäude. Das wäre ein krasses Gebäude für. Guck mal.
Das ist eine Lagerhalle.
Gigantomanisches Gebäude. Oder nicht? Ich weiß nicht, wann ich das letzte Mal in so einem Gebäude war, das so groß war wie das jetzt. So. Und dann guck mal dahin. Ist echt, die haben hier einen echten Meister.
Ja, und da ist nochmal so ein Ding dran.
Ja, ich weiß, da ist nochmal so ein Ding dran. Also wirklich krass.
JP? Bob DeGudas, nice to meet you. Hey. Hi. Come on in.
Dein Kühlschrank, Flo.
So this is Century Street Manufacturing. So this is where we manufacture the exhaust.
Flowmaster.
Flowmaster, Dine-in's done here some, Hooker Blackheart, so 3 different brands. Flowmaster is the biggest amount that we do here, yes.
So how many of these, I don't know the English word for it, but how many of these forms do you own? Or for how many cars can you manufacture exhaust systems? So, because they use a lot of space every time.
Sure.
That you need for one car. So how many of these do you have?
Racks and racks. So we do around
Ey, das ist... Gibt's sowas in Deutschland überhaupt ansatzweise?
different finished goods SKUs
800 different.
in this facility.
Also nur mal so für euch am
800 verschiedene Auspuffmodelle.
Rande. Es gibt ja wirklich sehr viele Abgasanlagenhersteller und sowas. Aber alleine diese Menge so zu lagern und 800 auch kontinuierlich zu produzieren, ist der Horror.
800 Werkzeuge, ne?
Ja. Das sind nur die leeren, die Werkzeugleeren, um halt dann die Abgasanlage dementsprechend zu fertigen. That's a lot.
It's a lot. So we start with raw tube here. Starts at the laser.
Yeah.
That's where the tubing gets cut. From being cut, then it moves into bending. So there's 5 CNC bending.
The raw material also gets out of America?
Yes.
So it's not, that's not a CNC, right?
It is CNC.
Okay.
Yeah, so all these are CNC benders.
Also CNC bedeutet, dass das Rohrmaterial wirklich exakt gebogen wird auf den Weg, den es gehen muss, und das Rohr auch dementsprechend im Nachhinein überprüft wird, ob es da wirklich ankommt, wo es hin soll. So how many exhaust systems can you manufacture roughly a day? Not so complicated ones. I mean, what's the output of?
So there's a bend. You can kind of see it going through its bend right there.
Yeah.
150, 200 a day. A kit could have anywhere from 3-4 components to 10, 15.
Sometimes
right?
2.
Yes, yes.
So is it how many, around 100?
150 to 200 a day.
Geil. 200 Abgasanlagen am Tag.
So over here, this is cut. So typically when you're bending the material, you've got a little extra, like so the clamps can grab it, so that has to be cut off. So the right length. And they'll have fixtures.
By hand?
By hand.
So how many people work here?
Well, total just in exhaust, somewhere around 50.
50 people?
Yes.
Also das ist schon echt sehr beeindruckend. Wir arbeiten hier auf zwei Shifts mit 50 Leuten und haben so ungefähr 150, 200 Abgasanlagen, die sie rausschmeißen hier pro Tag. Eine Flowmaster-Anlage ist dafür bekannt, nicht sehr teuer zu sein. Also ich sage euch ganz ehrlich, hier kann nicht viel Geld übrig bleiben. Warte mal, ich frage mal aus. So from the orders, mainly the orders are dealer orders, right?
No. So you also have the option to purchase direct to
I know.
consumers are big
How will you see the percentage?
Oh, I couldn't speak to an exact percentage. I'm not sure because we get a lot of WD stocking orders, like I mentioned earlier. Like so, they purchase in bulk to stock inventory on their shelves. So couldn't really give you a percentage off the top of my head. But a lot of stuff does go. Like people will place an order on our website, it gets picked directly from there and goes directly to them.
So because Flowmaster is a very good priced exhaust. It's not crazy expensive. So when I hear 50 people work here and it's 200 exhausts a day.
The thing about Flowmaster too is we're talking kits. Manufacturing, cat back kits, axle back kits, but that doesn't include all of the mufflers as well, which we sell to muffler shops that are doing custom installations and everything as well. So there are SKUs that are just mufflers. So you can buy a muffler, build your own kit. We have what we call our U-Fit kits, which come with a bunch of different bends and straight pieces, and then you can actually build your own exhaust system based off of our components. So there's a few different angles to it.
And all these exhaust kits and mufflers are produced in America.
They're all manufactured here, they're welded here, they're packaged here, and then they sit in our distribution center. And you mentioned how we have, there's a more affordable line that's aluminized steel, your American Thunder kits, or with the 40 series mufflers. But then we also have...
And how much are they roughly?
You can get kits for a few $100s, between $500 to $800 or so. But then we also have what we just released, our Signature Series. So it's all 304 stainless steel, hand TIG welded. So it's more premium option.
Also here?
Yes, and it's all welded here.
All there.
Probably. Are they doing any of those today?
So yeah, down here is welding. On this side is all TIG welding. On the other side is all MIG welding. So again, depending on what the kit requirements are.
That's a BMW.
So this is the APR kit.
Yeah.
All the welding done here.
Also in this building. Awesome. I mean, honestly, we driving down to this area, drive me from one building to another building, and how many parts, everything is about performance and the amount of products. It's really, so for a little German boy like me, these are numbers that I never thought they were possible in this business.
And that's like Mark told you over there, there's 30,000 SKUs in that building.
Mainly domestic market. So you sell
for the most part, but then we do, like we mentioned at the beginning too, we have wholesale distributors that also distribute to different countries as well.
But is that a big percentage?
Not as large as domestic, but it's still a percentage.
And I gotta add something on. I've seen hundreds of these kind of buildings, but they produce the part for the stock car. So you are at BMW, VW, all these car manufacturers, they produce their stuff. Okay, I've seen that. But all this is made for people who have the part already, take their part off and put another part on.
Das ist auch crazy, ja. Das sind Leute, die haben schon Autos und die haben die Teile schon, die wollen einfach besser.
And this is something that's not normal.
Yeah. And have you seen, we're also partnering with some BMW dealerships as well to bring in the Dynon Foundation and solution packages.
Yes.
So you could purchase a vehicle from a dealership and then upfit it with Dynon before you even take delivery.
Yeah. You ever heard of that exhaust systems need TUV?
I have not heard that exhaust systems need TUV. I've heard that wheels do and other things, but not exhaust systems.
What'd you tell him?
I was just asking that if he ever heard of that exhaust systems need TUV. And you said that, I never heard of exhaust systems, I thought wheels need TUV.
Yeah.
It's so funny for us.
Every little screw needs TUV.
Everything needs TUV?
Yes. So even a tip, even if you change the tip.
Sure.
No sound change, nothing changed.
Really?
Of course.
Oh man.
And TUV's tough because it's model specific.
You tell me. No, I'm happy for you guys.
So that is the gist of exhaust manufacturing here.
Also way bigger than I thought.
Total this building's 200,000 square feet.
And like I mentioned earlier, when you saw the carburetor line, we're taking all the carburetor line and we're moving it here. So it'll be on the other side of that wall. So everything you saw there, we're just still doing it here, just gonna do it in a different building. And there's way more room here than there is over there. So.
Well, again.
There's more room to go up.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Okay, weiter geht's.
Wow.
Ein Auto haben wir noch, und zwar das hier. You were really happy about this car.
Yeah. because it's unique. You know, it's a straight six twin turbo. It's not what people expect. It doesn't sound like a truck.
Okay, let me pop the hood. Das ist ein rein Sechszylinder Twin Turbo hier drin. Er sagt, das klingt wie ein BMW. Von den Daten her klingt es auf jeden Fall schon mal wie ein BMW. Ich wusste gar nicht, dass es das gibt. Ich habe gedacht, wenn da so ein Ram drauf ist, gibt es das nur als V8, entweder Diesel oder Benzin. Er ist aufgebaut exakt wie ein BMW. Also der Wasserladeluftkühler sitzt hier an der Seite und die Twin Turbo Pipes kommen von der anderen Seite rüber.
So you can see the turbos right here.
Ja. Also sieht sehr, sehr ähnlich aus zu einem BMW-Motor. Die beiden Lader sehen auch echt sehr amtlich aus. So what's the stock power on this?
I believe these make 500.
Stock?
I think so.
Krass.
This is the high output version. So they make a few different trim levels of the truck. So this is SSTHO.
Okay.
They sell these as a crate motor too.
Why do companies do that? Die ganzen amerikanischen Firmen verkaufen ihre Motoren immer als Swap-Kits quasi. Jetzt stell dir mal vor, du gehst bei Porsche oder BMW irgendwo hin und sagst, ja, das ist unser Auto und jetzt haben wir einen neuen Motor rausgebracht und wenn ihr wollt, dann könnt ihr diesen Motor auch kaufen mit einem Getriebe. So you can just order the crate engine with harness, everything, and you can get happy with it.
And they did, so they do an event called Roadkill Nights up in Michigan. It's hosted by Dodge. Each year they send out crate motors to influencers and they swap them into something and then they go do a grudge race. So last year they did the Hurricane crate motors. So they were giving away these twin turbo straight sixes. There was a Dodge D150 truck. They put them in anything.
But you have to put them in a Dodge or you can put them in everything.
I think it's Dodge only for that event.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, can you turn it on?
Yeah.
Klingt schon böse, ja.
Das klingt voll wie ein BMW. Aber volles Rohr.
Passt für mich nicht.
Nee, also es klingt wirklich wie irgendwas Deutsches. Ist okay, wenn I drive this one?
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to pull it out.
Yeah.
Power.
This is our Outlaw Flowmaster kit. So it is the loudest exhaust that we offer. Yeah, it sounds like a BMW.
100%. So how much power does it have now?
I think right now it's at 550.
So it's 50 plus.
Yeah, and that's just with the exhaust.
See, I'm a
Was?
It cracks and burbles on full throttle shift.
So I never drove these before. So two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive auto, four-wheel drive high, four-wheel drive low.
Bist du nicht in TRX gefahren?
True.
Yeah.
I drove the TRX. Yeah.
Mad one.
Der drin, aber ganz schön krass.
That's loud, man.
Der lautste Truck, den wir bis jetzt gehört haben.
We have a valved kit that we're coming out with as well. So it's silent when you're cruising, but when you open it up, it's pretty much straight piped.
Yeah. I mean, the interior is pretty nice. It's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of buttons, a lot of areas, a lot of things. I like that.
This has air ride as well.
Stock.
So you can change the ride height.
And how much are these?
I think this one's 80,000. This is the top trim level.
Because it's limited.
Das ist so krass.
Krass.
Boah, was?
Das ist krass.
It's not bad.
No, not at all. The car feels very light.
Yeah.
Yo, what?
Also, bis morgen oder Montag. Peace.
Schreibt in die Kommentare, ob das Video euch gefallen hat. Ja, in diesem Sinne, alle meine Links habt, lasst ein bisschen Liebe da. Ja, da.